That sound means it's time for your morning beat. Chad Blair from Civil Beat is here to talk about a social media backlash between two House representatives. And why don't we just back up here and start off with what sparked all of this?
On February 1st, Representative Kapela, she's a very progressive Democrat, she got up in the House chamber and she gave the invocation, a short speech. And what she had to say was pretty provocative. It was about her aspirations for who could be president of the United States. You can read about it on the story if you want. You can see the video. Well, Representative Pierick, a very conservative Republican, posted that on his Instagram page. And a lot of his followers posted their comments, which were in some cases pretty brutal. Kapela says they were threats to her. She's worried about her safety, the safety of her staff, just safety in the building. But Pierick's view is this is a First Amendment issue. This was made in a public building, and people have the right to know what reps say and what people think about that.
Are there policies in place for state House representatives about social media?
Not really. The last time that a social media policy in the House of Representatives was crafted was back in 2017. And just to put it mildly, things have changed a lot on the internet in the last 7 years or so. People have become really brutal. Everybody worries about AI, artificial intelligence. Well, there's a report out of NYU that says, really, guys, it's still people using social media to say hateful things to hurt people on the internet that is such a problem. So the House is trying to update its policies.
So do you think they'll actually do that? Do you think they'll actually change anything?
Scott Saiki, the House Speaker, says he hopes to have something in place before the end of session, which is May 3rd. They are working on that. And he clearly recognizes the need to have a policy that, if you will, is up to date with the times.
Is this a right-wing, left-wing issue? I mean, what do we know about these representatives?
There's no question that Kapela is one of the more liberal, progressive people in the House. She very much advocates for social justice, the environment. And Rep. Pierick, he's a Christian. He's an ordained chaplain, a minister of sorts. And they have very different views about how they view the world. So yeah, right wing and left wing has come up. I don't want to go into too much detail, but it has raised questions about whether the House, which is dominated by Democrats, really gives fair treatment to Republicans. They're only a minority in that chamber.
Well, one thing's for sure, I'm surprised that this hasn't come up earlier, that there's been a social media issue, because we've seen it nationwide.
We have, and I think, I think a lot of people are embarrassed about it, but we felt that it was important enough of a story. And frankly, it started when Kapela actually put out a press release saying, look, Pierick is trying to basically facilitate threats against me, something which he strongly denies.
All right, well, you should read the full article. Go to civilbeat.org for that, or you can text 66866 to get the newsletter. Thanks, Chad, for being here.
Thanks, Grace.
We'll be right back.